What's good, YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy Real Talk Boxing, and we back at you again. Roy Jones versus Iron Mike Tyson. I watched the fight last night. I watched the whole card. And I have to tell you that I was entertained. The opening fight was fireworks. There was I want to say a 7th round stoppage by a body shot. I forget the two guys' name. Badu Jack's fight was really intense. Badu brought it to him the first round, saw the level that the guy he was fighting was on, and so he chose to take a step back and take it easy on him. But there were some spots where he turned it up and tried to, make the dude quit without having to knock him out. But he carried him to 8 rounds. And then, of course, we had Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. I mean, that played out like I thought it would play out. But let's get to the main event. What do I think of that fight between Jones and Tyson? Well, was I disappointed? No, I wasn't disappointed. And I'm going to say what a lot of people are thinking, which a lot of people should know. It was an exhibition. It was just that. I definitely believe that they had an agreement and an understanding. I definitely believe that there was certain things, well, all of it honestly was kind of played out. It wouldn't even surprise me if they hadn't got together prior to the fight to talk verbally or even step into the ring and go over what they were going to do. You saw Roy Jones peppering with the jab. You saw Roy Jones running combinations and not really putting any type of conviction behind his shots. Now, granted, it was an exhibition, but still anything can happen when you're throwing leather at each other. There was a headbutt in there that happened that, probably wasn't planned. Roy caught, I believe, a nice little left hook to the face from Mike. Mike was throwing those body shots pretty hard, though. And if you didn't notice, there was a lot of unnecessary clinching in the fight. And if you don't know, I'm just going to tell you, and it's not to downplay this exhibition at all, because I was just mind boggled and tripped out by the fact that I'm looking at Iron Mike Tyson in the ring again and Roy Jones Jr. in the ring again. I was still excited. It didn't take anything away from me, but a lot of that cleansing was just to get breaks, before they actually got a break before the bell rung. There was some reserve energy. I don't believe Roy Jones was as tired as he was making himself out to be. I think that was a part of the agreement. Mike Tyson still looked great. Mike Tyson wasn't breathing too hard at all. His pivot was on point. His body shots were on point. And I just thought it was a highly glorified exhibition. Is exactly what it was. It wasn't a real fight. But that doesn't take any more respect from these guys that I already have, because they showed up, and you still have to be in a certain amount of shape to pull off what they pulled off. Both of them being over 50 years old, that's an amazing feat in itself. So I thought it was exciting. I really wanted it to be a real fight, but I should have known better. Because it was just that, an exhibition. And but like I said, it's not to downplay their performance. I was entertained. Some people were not. Now, there were some fights on this card that were real now. That was the only one I believe that was arranged. That was the only one I feel like that was strategically set in place for a certain outcome. I really do. But I'm proud of both of the older guys, man. They put up a great exhibition, and I'm just glad Mike didn't flip out on this man, because he looked really weirded out to me when he first started. When he was walking around and they were announcing the man, he had that look on his face like he was about to go nuts. But he kept his composure, and I'm just happy to see that he's in a great mindset. I'm happy to see that both them guys came out the same way that they went in, man. But Roy Jones did state, man, this sucks getting old. And it does. Things change when you get old. Once you hit a certain age, things start to change. And if you're young and you don't understand that yet, trust me, keep living. And you will. Roy still has his speed. His footwork has slowed down. Mike Tyson looks, just as good as ever. I mean, we really don't know, because they weren't going all out. And but I was entertained, man. You know, I paid the money for the pay-per-view, the live stream, and I wasn't mad about it. And the next event they put on, I'll be there too, doing a live stream commentating video like I did last night, and I will be viewing it. So I'm good with this Legends Only League, man. And it would be it would be such a dream come true to fight on that undercard, man. But I'm a nobody. But hey, man, I dream big. You never know. Never mind my opinion. What's your opinion on this? Comment below. Let me know. I was entertained, and I loved it. What about you? As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Till the next time, Real Talk Boxing, baby. We gone.